Hey, coaches. When we are in a corporate environment as a coach, and really any environment, there are those times when the client just needs to hear our take, our feedback, or we might see a pattern in our clients, and that pattern, if it's never addressed, it might relate to their actual agenda, and someone needs to call it out. We as coaches do have a responsibility of offering feedback as part of the statements of with purpose that we have to offer. And we want to make sure that we do offer those statements and highlight the purpose so that the client can grow. When we are asked for our feedback as coaches, sometimes, especially as we are building these skills of letting the client lead and making sure our thoughts are not in the spotlight, it can be hard because it feels like we're going backwards in our skills. But when a coach offers feedback well, it really serves the client and keeps them in the driver's seat. So first, let's just take a quick look at how this relates to the International Coach Federation's competencies. One way a coach evokes awareness is through observations, insights, feelings that when they're shared, the coach shares without attachment. There's no need for the coach to be validated that their ideas are the correct ones. Instead, they're just offered in a way that has a potential to create new learning for the client. So to do this well, to have that sense of, it's not about me being right, I'm offering something to help my client learn. First and foremost, we need to have the personal belief and perspective that I am not the expert that can solve this for my client. This thing that I'm going to share, my feedback, is not the resolution. This isn't going to solve their problem. I'm not in charge. But I'm also responsible. I do need to share, so I'm going to step in through partnership. So statements and using those statements with full partnership, with the purpose of helping evoke that awareness. Now, a couple of other aspects of this type of statement with partnership focused on feedback is that as we offer this feedback, it should act as an additional data point to further contribute to exploration. And the way the coach facilitates this is that the coach is going to offer this statement, this feedback openly, focusing on this is how the coach is taking it. This is how I'm hearing. This is a pattern I think I'm noticing. Say it clearly and succinctly, and then hand it right back to them. So coaches should provide the feedback always with an invitation for the client to receive it and interpret it for themselves. So when we are stepping into this almost sacred space of offering feedback, it's valuable to ask for that permission in order to build that partnership, to say it nice and succinctly, and to hand it back to them openly. We're not the expert. This isn't going to solve everything. We're offering this in order for them to be able to learn. We offer it with partnership, and we do this all for the sake of the client's agenda. As we share this feedback, we focus on this being our take, our side of the story, and hand it right back to them and see how our feedback might relate to their agenda, to what they're learning right now, or to where they want to go. Feedback's important. Don't withhold it from your client when it's needed. But when you give it to them, make sure you give it fully and allow them to interpret it for themselves. And through that, they'll gain more through coaching. And thank you for coaching and building more into the lives of your clients through the questions you ask and the statements you make in partnership.